Alright guys, so for those who are wondering what this video is going to be about, it's actually going to be about how to build a PC in 2020, or for those who just don't know like how to build a PC in general, this video is going to be for you guys, and also for those who just want to see like a really dope build for a really dope gaming PC. So for those who remember David from my Logan Paul and the rematch against KSI video, he's going to be coming here since it's pretty much his PC. He's just asking me to build it for him because I've already had experience building 2 or 3 PCs in the past, so obviously I am super down to help him out building this PC because the specs that he's going to be putting on this PC are extremely dope, so I really want to help him out, and I think he's going to be coming within like 10 to 15 minutes, so I'm going to be waiting here in the garage, and once he comes here, he'll be dropping off the stuff. Obviously, I want to do a safe exchange due to the whole outbreak of this coronavirus, so once we do that, then I'll be putting it inside, and we're going to go to a proper unboxing and build of his dope gaming PC, so let's wait for him. Alright guys, he's outside. So we got all the parts right here, and I'm going to put it inside the house, and we're going to start building, so let's get started. Alright guys, so we just came from the garage picking up the parts that David just dropped off, and right now we are here inside my kitchen about to do the unboxing and the build for David's PC. So this PC build is going to be super dope because all of these parts are really good, especially if you want to have a great gaming PC. So for those who are looking for a gaming PC roughly around the $1,000 area, you know, because I think that's roughly like a really good price if you want like a pretty decent gaming PC. So for those who are looking to build their own, this is a great build, and I'll be going over the parts that he chose and why I think it's just such a great PC. So we're going to go over all of these parts, and once we do that, I think we'll get into the unboxing. Alrighty guys, so first up I want to talk about the CPU that David chose. This is the AMD Ryzen 5. I believe this is the 3600, so this is honestly a great CPU, and it's also pretty budget as well. It's budget friendly, so for those who are looking for a great CPU, because this has 6 cores, amazing CPU to get for your money. Here we have the motherboard. This is by MSI. This is the MPG X570 Gaming Pro Carbon Wi-Fi. Honestly, a really long name, but MSI is honestly a pretty good brand, especially within the gaming community, so obviously the motherboard is going to be like the main thing for your entire PC. This is where everything connects to, so this is a very crucial and important piece to your setup. Now here we have the CPU cooler. So this is actually by Cooler Master. Now Cooler Master is actually a really good brand, especially for coolers for the CPU and pretty much a lot of other stuff for PCs. And this is, I believe, actually liquid coolers, so this is gonna give him some really dope aesthetics, especially with the RGB fans on it. And I believe that the Cooler Master logo also lights up on the CPU, so it's going to give some aesthetic flair to it. Alright guys, so when it comes to these small little packages, this is the RAM, so this is your memory pretty much, and I believe he has 16 gigs, so 16 gig is a really good amount. 8 gig is a bit low, especially for those who want some high-end performance, so 16 gig is like pretty much all you really need, especially for a great PC. So you got 16 gig RAM, and then he has 2 SSDs. For me, with my PC, I have a 2 terabyte SSD, and for those who don't know what an SSD is, it is a solid state drive, so it's pretty much just where your programs are installed onto, and pretty much just, you know, just for storage. That's pretty much what this is. But SSDs are extremely fast compared to the regular hard drives, so obviously he's going to get way better performance out of these things. He has a 256 and a 1 terabyte, so should be enough space for all of his games and booting system. And another important piece for your PC is also the power supply. That's going to be powering up everything. And since all the parts that David chose for his PC are very heavy on power consumption, he's going to be needing a very heavy-duty power supply. And last but not least is my favorite part about a PC, which is the graphic card. Obviously, if you guys remember back, I think last year in January, I did my unboxing review on the GeForce RTX 2060. So David got the RTX 2070 Super, so it's definitely a bit better than mine. And obviously he's going to be wanting a really good graphic card because he is mainly there for gaming and Twitch. I'll be leaving his handles down in the description below if you guys want to go follow him there. He does a bunch of live streams on his Twitch, so highly recommend you guys to go follow him down below. So that is pretty much everything inside of this PC. So we're going to get started with the unboxing and pretty much this build, so let's get into it. Okay guys, so before you guys start building, you want to make sure that you have all the tools necessary. Now once you have all your tools, we're going to be putting that all to the side and starting off with the motherboard. So here we have the MSI MPG X570, and you want to make sure that you want to place it on top of the box in order to get rid of any static. And here we're going to be taking our CPU, which is AMD Ryzen 5. And once we open it up, you guys can see that we have gold pins on the bottom, which you want to be very careful of. And now you want to make sure that you line up the gold arrow on the CPU to the white dot on the motherboard. And once you place it inside, you want to make sure that you lock it up so that it's nice and secured. Once we finish up with that, we are going to go onto the memory, and in our case, we're going to be putting it in the second and fourth slot. However, I refer to check your instruction manual to see for your specific CPU and motherboard. Next up, we're going to be going to the SSD, so you want to remove the housing for the SSD, and as you can see here, we have the SSD holder. Now in this case, we have our 1TB SSD, and we're just going to place it inside. If you guys do have a second one, make sure you repeat these steps. And once you finish placing your SSD, you want to make sure that you close up your housing to make sure that everything is locked up and secure. Next, we're going to be opening up the CPU cooler. So in this case, we have the liquid cooler. And either inside of your CPU box or the cooler box, you're going to be getting some thermal paste. And what you want to do is you want to apply a small amount on top of the CPU. And once you finish applying the thermal paste onto the CPU, you want to put the CPU cooler on top. Guys, since I did put a disclaimer that this is not a step-by-step tutorial, I've already started working with the PC case and also the power supply. So you guys want to make sure that you want to work on all the minor parts of your PC build before you move on to these steps. Now guys, one of the trickiest parts is the wiring. However, I've already skipped that step, so I would recommend you guys to go into your instruction manual and make sure you go into further research of exactly what you need to wire up. Next, we're going to be taking our graphic card. So here we have the RTX 2070 Super. So guys, once you finish putting in the graphic card and wiring it up to the motherboard, it is time to show you the final product. Finished the build, I called over David and his brother AJ, and this was their reaction.
Yo, dude. I like the red.
That's sick, yeah.
I like the white-red contrast.
I'm pretty sure you can like change it within the settings, so let's get over try this.
And the fan, there's like one thing up there, I see like a little bit of light. It's like circulating.
Alrighty guys, that is going to do for us on this video. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell icon, give this video a like, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.